guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Ebony and I'm Erica, and for today's video we're giving you hair care secrets from the motherland. We're going to Africa today. If you've missed any of our other videos in this series, we've done India, we've done Hawaii, or Polynesian countries. So for this video we're doing hair care secrets from Africa, and many of the African hair care products are rich in natural ingredients that come from different parts of Africa, or different countries of Africa. Yeah, and a lot of the hair ingredients and the methods are used by a ton of people, but it's cool to see like where in Africa, like which countries that they originated from. So the good thing about this video is to get the 401 on, you know, useful hair tips and also where they originated from each country in Africa. So we're just going to get into some of the most common African hair care techniques, and it's going to be powders, rinses, clays, butters, and oils. So we're going to get right into the video. Alright, so leaf powders are common in Africa. Leaf powders have so many benefits for your hair, and the first leaf powder we're going to talk about is a Chebe powder. And a lot of you may have heard about Chebe powder. It's seen a lot on YouTube, like people use it. And actually the woman of Chad actually swears by this stuff. And if you've seen any pictures of women, their hair, like it's long, beautiful, and shiny. And many of the ingredients in Chebe powder helps with the density of your hair, like the thickness, and also helps with moisture retention if your hair is super dry and doesn't hold like moisture very well. There's a lot of different ways to use Chebe powder. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there for it, but I think the most common way is using the Chebe powder, equal parts Chebe powder and then equal parts of your favorite hair oil, and you just mix it together in like an applicator bottle, and then you just wet your hair, well, section off your hair first, and then, you know, wet it, and then apply the mixture, and then you just braid up your hair, and then you're supposed to use it what you're supposed to do is you braid your hair, and then after about 3 or 5 days, you do the same process over and over again. And to me, it's a little messy. It is messy and stuff. They say a lot of the Chebe powder videos, they say it is messy, and it's kind of unrealistic. Only if you have like natural hair, I feel like it will be good for if you have natural hair. For me, I would be able to do it with my hair. But I did find the Chebe powder paste on Amazon, and it actually kind of takes out the messy part. All you do is you apply it to your hair, you just braid it up and everything, and then like the next morning you can just take it down, or you can do it once every 2 weeks, but it is not messy at all. It's not an actual powder, it's just like a paste. Alright, so Chebe powder, it can clog the pores in your scalp a little bit, so this next powder is actually a bit better, and it's called Kazo leaf powder. And Kazo leaf powder is actually an exfoliant used by the women of Ethiopia and Somalia, and it comes from the gob tree. It's like crushed, gob or gob tree. Guys, if we're pronouncing stuff wrong, please correct us nicely. But yeah, we're doing the best we can. But anyway, so it's like crushed leaves from the gob tree, and a lot of the women of Ethiopia and Somalia, like I said, they'll take it, and what you can do is just mix it with water, and it's supposed to lather up in suds up in your scalp and just exfoliate your scalp really well, and then just rinse it out. Basically, if you want a good scalp exfoliant mixture, then this Kazo leaf powder, it's a good one to use. Alright, so next up are rinses, and you guys have heard of green and black tea rinses for your hair, but there's another rinse called the red tea rinse, and it's called rooibos tea that a lot of South Africans use. And the ingredients in red teas are usually zinc, copper, calcium, and potassium, and all of those promote hair growth. And usually there's no caffeine in red tea, which is why it differs from green tea and black tea. Yeah, because green tea and black tea, like Eric said, has caffeine in it, and caffeine actually fights hair loss hormones. But red tea is more anti-inflammatory, so red tea is more like anti-itch, and it's more scalp care based. Yeah. What's funny is that people associate red tea, they call it the anti-itch tea. So if you have any scalp issues, red tea rinses are great for your scalp. Now, moving right along to clay masks. Clay masks we heard they're good for your face, but apparently it's good for your hair too. Yeah, so we're going to talk about rhassoul clay masks, and this is usually used in North Africa. And when you think about clay masks, you think about masks that suck toxins from your skin, you know, when you use them on your face. Well, it actually does the same thing for your hair. Rhassoul clay masks, they're super absorbent, so they're going to absorb any like type of toxins that build up from your scalp, and which will leave room for your hair to grow. And also leaves your hair soft and moisturized, and sometimes it's confused with bentonite clay. I have bentonite clay, I use it on my skin, but bentonite clay is a little bit more harsh than rhassoul clay. Rhassoul clay is more gentle, and it's also, again, scalp based. We're talking a lot about the scalp, but it's also a scalp based and a good scalp exfoliant. Yeah, and it works well with apple cider vinegar or tea tree oil if you want to mix it in with that scalp mixture. Yeah, and if you want a more like conditioning type of mixture, you can put in coconut oil or organic honey or something like that to get it really soft and everything. But yeah, with all that, we'll have all the recipes linked below if y'all want to try it out. But yeah, it sounds really good, by the way. Yeah. Alright, so moving right along to butters. Now, butters are widely used in Africa mainly because they moisturize the hair and they deeply penetrate the hair. And the two butters that we're going to talk about today are Mafura butter and ghee butter. Yeah, okay, so Mafura butter actually originates from Zimbabwe, and it turns into an oil when it reaches a certain temperature. So yeah, a lot of Africans in Zimbabwe like to use this butter because it doesn't really clog your pores or just sit on your hair. It's super absorbent, like I said, and it also aids in like the regeneration of cells in your hair. So if your hair is like breaking off, it works really well to kind of restore any kind of damage done to your hair. All right, and next up is a ghee butter, and a ghee butter originated in India but is widely used in Ethiopia. And what ghee butter is basically clarified butter, which is butter that is just all fat. And a lot of women use ghee butter to make their hair grow, which is why it's a great scalp butter slash oil. And what you can do is make it a pre-shampoo treatment. A lot of women use this as a pre-shampoo treatment. And ghee butter is rich in vitamin A, which is a moisturizing vitamin D, which combats hair loss, and vitamin E, which is restorative in nature when you have damaged hair. Alright, so lastly we're going to be talking about oils, and oils are like widely used in Africa. And the first oil we're going to talk about is mongongo oil, and that oil is found from the mongongo tree in sub-Saharan Africa. It's in like Kalahari Desert, but that's like sub-Saharan part of Africa. And so yeah, it has fatty acids that can really kind of penetrate your hair better. I don't know if you guys use any oils that's really hard to like penetrate your hair, but especially if you have curly hair, give mongongo oil a try because it's really good and like really getting into. Yeah, because a lot of people with natural hair say that when they use oils, like the oils doesn't travel down the whole curl pattern. Yeah. So they say mongongo oil actually travels down the whole curl pattern and moisturizes the whole curl pattern, not just the top part. Natural hair problems, we don't know about this. Yeah. Because a lot of people say it leaves the ends of their oils leave the end of their curls dry, but this oil is great if you want to get the whole curl pattern moisturized. Try mongongo oil. And because of the fatty acids in mongongo oil, it creates like a barrier to help lock in the oil's benefits, and also it creates a barrier to help protect the hair from like any environmental damage, like damage from the sun. And actually many hair brands are starting to incorporate mongongo oil in their products. Brands like Shea Moisture, Mayel Organics, and Way, just to name a few. So we'll have some of those like linked below if you want to use mongongo oil just in an actual hair product, or if you want to just buy the actual oil, we'll have the link below as well. And the other oil is marula oil, and I could have sworn I've used marula oil on my face before, but you can use it on your hair. Pretty much any oil you use in your face, you can use in your hair. But yeah, it originated from Zimbabwe and Mozambique, and it's similar to argan oil. It has a lot of antioxidants, it's not greasy, and it has a lot of vitamin C in it, which no wonder you can use it on your face. And it works really well in protecting your hair from like harsh environmental factors like heat and just other toxins that are in the air, and it's a great deep conditioning oil. And even if you want to use it in conjunction with argan oil, you can do that too. Alright guys, that concludes our African hair care secrets. Now let me know in the comments like if any of you guys are from Africa. I know we have a lot of like African subscribers, but we don't know where. We don't know where. I know a lot of y'all are from Nigeria too, because we did an ancestry video and we're pretty much all Nigerian. So yeah, so a lot of y'all said y'all were from Nigeria. That's the only country I really know of that in Africa that y'all said y'all were from. But yeah, and I swore somebody said something else. Yeah, somebody said something else, and obviously we didn't cover all the countries in Africa. So if you are from another country and you know a secret, kind of hit us up in the comments below. And I like doing these types of videos because we can kind of draw from this video and then put it in our routine. Obviously we can't use all of these methods because a lot of them are for natural hair, and then some of them we can kind of work into our routine too. But just to let you guys know, if we do work into our routine, we'll definitely do like a video, like I mentioned, a vlog. Yeah, maybe in a vlog or something. Yeah, that's why you should watch our vlogs too. Yeah, watch our vlogs because we'll like put it in there and stuff and everything, because we've done like the Indian hair secrets video and we use neem oil now. So it's like a lot of good stuff that we can just kind of pick. Yeah, we learn from ourselves too. Yeah. This is for us and you guys. So yeah, let us know if you use any of those methods or any variations of those methods. I think a lot of people use ghee butter. Yeah. So yeah, don't forget, if you want any more hair care secrets, please subscribe below. Yeah, subscribe. Share it to your friends if they're looking, if they're on a hair journey as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We love you guys so much, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.